Hello,
Hello, my dear. How are you? Take me home.
fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm very good. It's nice to see you again.
Nice to
Finally.
see you too. Yes, finally.
Have you been keeping well?
I have been. Have you been keeping well?
I have been as well. Very busy, but that's what we like, isn't it?
We do. We do, yes. But I feel that my English is starting to become more Russian, so I was a bit
Ah,
worried
no, that's
because,
not what we
yes,
want.
that's not what we want, and that's not what we are aiming to. So, yes, we better start correcting.
Yes, and keeping that practice going. Are you able to have many conversations in English with people?
I have, but the thing is that most of my conversations have been with Arabs and other nationalities. So, yes, it's not the best way to keep the accent,
Yeah.
but they tend to tell me that my English is quite good and that
Well,
it
there
sounds
you go.
good.
Excellent.
Yes,
Well, there you go.
but
That's something.
that's something, yes. But still, I think there's a lot of room to be better.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Okay, brilliant. Well, my love, I always ask for something to work on. And of course, you've picked this poem, which is great. If you did want to just have a bit of general conversation as well,
Oh,
we
I
can do
do.
that. Yeah,
We can
okay,
do
brilliant. Do you want to do that now or after the poem?
as you wish. No, no difference for me.
Let's keep having a little chin wag then while we
Okay.
while we practice and warm in. So, tell me a little bit about where you're from, Olga.
Well, I am from Russia and I was born in a small city, but I have lived in St. Petersburg for like half of my life. And this is, I think, I had quite a lot of practice there because I was working at the souvenir shop. And at this shop, there were a lot of buses with tourists from all around the world,
Right.
including England, Scotland, the USA, the I don't know, Germany, Italy,
All over.
other countries is all over the world because Saint Petersburg is located at the port. It is a port city, so uh, there were a lot of ships with
Excellent.
tourists, like the big ships full of tourists, and we had a lot of practice there. But after
Yeah.
that, because I was living abroad and I didn't have after that. I mean, after when I was like 21 years old, I didn't have much practice with native speakers. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's the reason why I picked up some wrong habits.
Excellent. Well done, my love. Well done. Right, let me whiz you through a couple of bits and bobs. But, just say but,
But
but. Yeah, but can we try and avoid it being but and more but?
but
Yeah, a bit better. There was just a couple of times when you were saying it in conversation, it was fine, but then there's sometimes it was just sounding a little bit foreign in my ear. Okay, so let's just say, I liked it, but I didn't love it.
I liked it, but I didn't love it.
Good. And liked. Make sure you get that right.
Liked,
Yeah, I
liked.
liked it, but I didn't love
I
it.
liked it, but I didn't love it.
Yeah, good. I'd say as well, I'd probably for you, don't be afraid of using the glottal on the end of that. So it's not but with a clear can you
But
hear me clearly actually as well? Because I've
yes,
got,
I do.
yeah,
I mean,
trying your
there
headphones.
may be a lot of sound around
No, you're
because I'm
fine.
in
You're
the
fine.
cafe. But
Oh, it's
I,
quite a quiet cafe. I can't hear anything
yeah,
else. That's fine.
so the headphones are good.
Yes, we're all good. Yeah, you can say rather than but with a T, we can add a but. So it's just a glottal ending. Do you want to try that?
But but
Yeah, but I didn't like it.
but I didn't like it.
Yeah, yeah, good. Well done. Thank you. Had. It's this flat A as well.
Had
Rather than hud,
had
had.
had had.
Yeah. I had a good time. Let's say
I
that.
had a good time.
Oh, perfect. Lovely. I've written down countries. Why have I said that? I think it was the E sound. countries. Just say countries.
countries,
Countries. Yeah, rather than trees, can have trees, like trees
countries,
outside. Yeah, that's a bit
countries.
better. Yeah. Um, I've been to many countries.
I've been to many countries.
Yeah, good. Better. Thank you. Yeah, just keep an eye on those are the main things for now. So at ease. Can we say that? At ease.
At ease.
Yeah. At ease. Try again.
At ease.
Yeah, good. Ease. And on the ease.
Ease.
Can we add a bit more of like a uplift at the back of the tongue rather than a completely flat tongue? So it's not is, it's ease.
Ease.
Yeah, thinking wider with it. Can you hear the difference?
Ease.
Yeah.
I
Easy
do.
peasy. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Easy
Nice one.
peasy, Japanesey.
Japanese. Exactly. So yeah, I think at the end of words, like countries, oh God, of course, now I can't think of any words that end in ease apart from countries. Those sorts of words I think might be quite useful to keep practicing. So maybe just Google like words that end in IES, and find some more to practice, my love. Good. Um, I think with your, when we have a little moment where we're thinking about what we're going to say, I think with
Um,
yeah, can you try and think um for now?
um,
Uh yeah, do that for me.
um,
Yeah.
um,
Um
um.
um
I'm
um
thinking,
yeah, yeah. I think that I can't remember exactly what I can't read my own writing basically, but I think it was kind of again that wasn't quite British enough for me, and that was a bit of a telltale sign that you were not speaking
mhm.
your native tongue. Okay, so yeah, for now, maybe just practicing. I'll get it to you Monday. More like that than
I'll get it to the Monday.
yeah,
Monday.
Monday. Yeah, nice, excellent. So as well.
So,
So rather than so heightened RP, frightfully posh. So can we think of it like there's like almost like quite a wide straw coming out of your mouth, and it's quite a short straw, and I want it to sound a bit more meatier rather than so or so. So
so,
better. Do it again.
so,
Yeah,
so,
and maybe think of the word like that, like you're sewing something rather than
sewing.
so.
I am
Yeah, I'm sewing.
sewing.
Sewing. Yeah. So.
So.
Okay, be careful. What I'm hearing is so. You're kind of lifting at the end of the word. I want you to think down on a diagonal and a brief, not a brief, but a harsh stop. So.
So, so, so.
Good, 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 good. Well done. I think it's the lip rounding that's almost making you do a bit of a like a so. And we don't want that. It's just more of a dead we finish the voice when we've done the lip rounding. So if you watch me do it, so, I'm stopping the voice when my lips are coming together to make the
Mhm.
O shape. Make sense?
So,
Better.
so,
Yeah,
so,
better. So,
so, so.
yeah. So maybe leave the lips rounded a little bit longer so to
Mhm.
avoid the so, because we don't need the
So,
release. So,
maybe that's because it was going one after the other.
maybe.
So, so,
Say a sentence with some so's in there for me. Just do some talking, freestyle. Tell me more about your day to day at work.
well, I was at work. So after the work, I came to the cafe and I sat there. So looks like that will be the end of the day.
So, what are you doing
So
later?
later I'll be watching films. So I have to choose one.
Excellent. Pause for me. So, what I'm seeing more of is so, like the
So,
energy in your lips is kind of here. So, I kind of want it up here a bit more.
so,
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 yeah, yeah. Again, so.
So
Maybe put your hands on, I know you're in a cafe, forgive me, I'm going to make you do it. Put it up here and just
that's
go
okay.
and push them together when you get to the so.
So
So,
so so.
yeah. So, yeah, better. And I think it's just remembering that intonation. Try not to lift it too much at the
Mm-hmm,
end. If anything, so we'll kind of go down, I think, on a bit of a
mm-hmm.
minor kind of like pitchy kind of way. So I might go to the shops. So
So
what you doing later?
so
If anything,
so.
it's
What are you doing later?
yeah, what you doing later?
So what are you doing later?
Yeah, good, nice one. Let's park so for now. I think you've got that, and I think it's just practice and just remembering to use this bit. Yeah, if
Mm-hmm.
you just think more of it coming down from there rather than down. So
So so.
better. Yeah. Happy? Does that make sense?
Happy. Yeah, it does make sense.
Happy, not happy.
Happy.
Happy. Happy. I'm happy with
Happy.
that.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, good, well done. After, yeah, so there's just another one. You said something like after that. So again, it's just this flat A, like had that,
Had that. After
that,
that.
to that.
After that.
Again, you're still again
After that.
that.
After
Yeah, good.
that.
What I'm seeing is after that. It's quite up and down. I wish think a bit wider and flatter. After that,
After that.
better. Yeah. I think
That.
about it going wide and maybe engage in the corners of the mouth a little bit to help make you think of it flatter. That.
That.
That. Yeah, I can kind of feel my tongue almost rising and pulling back in a bit of a
That.
scoopy action. That.
That.
Yeah. Think you're sending the sound up to the hat at the back of
Up.
your mouth.
Up to the hat.
Yeah, back to the hat, that hat.
Back to the
Yeah.
hat.
Yeah. Does that make sense as well?
It does.
Fabulous, darling. Um, can you just say the word picked? I don't know why I've written that down. Picked.
Picked. Picked.
Yeah, picked.
Picked.
That one. I want that one more. So it's less picked and more picked.
Picked.
Yeah, picked.
Picked. Picked.
That one. Slightly different what you're doing. I'm trying to figure out what you're doing. Picked. Yeah, I think it's a bit more of a glottal, and I think it's more of a direct, like quickly the sound just come in directly hit. Picked.
Picked.
Yeah. Again.
Picked.
Yeah. Better. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well done. Well done. I think you're sounding good overall, Olga. I think it's just the specificity of practice. If you're struggling to get it in natural conversation, I think the biggest things that you can practice, just to keep your awareness of what you're doing muscularly, are a lot of the warm-up stuff that I did with you guys before. There's also, I can't remember if I told you, but consonant clusters are a good way to go. So A, E, I, O, U. So oh, hang on, A, E, I, O. So we've got the 5 vowel sounds, yeah? What I would do is pick a different consonant to put at the beginning and at the end of it, just to practice. So let's pick a D to go at the beginning and a B to go at the end. What we'll do is dab, deb, dib, dob, dub. Does that make sense?
Does.
Yeah, and then you
So
can just so give it a go. Let's just do it. Dab, deb, dib, dob, dub.
dub, dib, deb, dub, dib, dib, dub, dub.
Yeah, excellent. Well done. And then we can change it. Maybe put a K and a T at the end. Cat, ket, kit, cot, cut. Nice and slowly and precise, really rhythmically like that.
Cut, ket, kit, cot, cut.
Excellent. Well done. It's kind of fun and good brain training. And what I think you should do is some of that practice in your own time, like maybe after you brush your teeth or while you're waiting for the kettle to boil or having a break from work or going for a walk. Just give yourself the challenge to pop a couple of those into your day and really see if you can pay attention to what you're doing muscularly with the vowels,
Mhm.
but also the consonants. Yeah. And
Mhm.
try and correct yourself like you just did, which was brilliant on dab. It was kind of dub to begin with, wasn't it? Dab, dab.
Dab, dab,
Yes, excellent.
dab.
Yes, well done, well done. I think those would be useful things for you to practice. And you can also complicate it further by adding two consonants at the end. For example, if we had cat, we might want to add a D on the end. Cat, just to add the extra, transition from consonant to consonant as the challenge. We'll park that for now, but that's just something for you to think about. I think we should, let's do a little bit more conversation. It's only 15:15. Tell me, you said that you might watch some films later. What kind of films are you enjoying at the moment?
I do not think that I have something that I particularly enjoy at the moment, but I think that I will be watching the how is it called? I
What is it
downloaded the
called?
what is it called?
Yeah.
Saltburn. There was a
Ah,
film.
yes.
I think it's good, so I have downloaded it, and I think I'll be watching it.
Excellent. Good, not good. Good.
Good, good,
Good.
good, good,
Can you see how suckery my lips are going when I say good?
good, good,
Good. I want you to engage those lips a little bit more for me. Do a sucker for me, a sucker face and a grin.
good.
I know, I know. You're in a public place. Never mind.
I
Good.
am.
And they'll be like, "Why is she blowing kisses at me?" I'm not. I'm learning to sound British.
It
Good.
looks
I
like it.
want. I know. I want a little bit more of the lip engagement, please. So good.
Good,
Yeah, like almost like, don't want to say gum, but like good.
good.
Like a dab
Is it
action.
T
One more
on the
time.
end?
No,
Is it
it's a
T on the end?
D. It's a D, but good. It does have an element of a T in there, I would say. Good. So often D's and T's will dentalize T's, will drop T's as well, but then sometimes with a D, it sounds a bit like a T. So try and think for me it's a D, but don't be afraid to add, because you're quite good at T sounds actually. Doesn't matter if it's a bit wishy-washy with that for now. Good.
Mm, good, good.
Yeah, nice. Better, better. Thank you. Um, Generally, my main feedback for you, my love, as well, just when you're speaking in natural conversation, is to think about smoothing it out a little bit more. You've got your vocabulary and fluency. God, even my fluency isn't brilliant. Clearly, you're very fluent with the words as they come up. I think the trouble now, or not the trouble, but the thing I want you to work on now more is, I'm going to demonstrate, is smoothing it out a little bit more and finding that kind of galloper pace where you decide to let it run on. Do you see how I was kind of like slowing it down, then speeding it up, but finding a bit of a bobby rhythm with it? Does that make
Mhm.
sense?
It does.
So, for example, you said something like, I don't know if particularly I'm
Because this is a
enjoying.
hard word.
I
I
know, I
forgot
know,
the
I know.
word,
And that is a hard word.
particularly.
Yeah, well done, well done. And I think don't be afraid to, even though you're thinking about it, and I know it's so difficult for, like, it's not difficult, you make it look so easy, but you are thinking of different words in a different language and everything. Don't be afraid to elongate any vowel sounds to kind of cheat it while you think of it. So rather than chopping it up and breaking it up, even though you're thinking you need to do that to remember how to say it, I'm going to ask you to think particularly, use that vowel sound to help you
Mhm.
and give yourself a break. Does that make sense?
It does.
Do you want to just try that? Particularly, like you're thinking of something.
Particularly.
Yeah, particularly.
Particularly.
Good. And now let's add it on the end of lee. So particularly yellow.
Particularly.
Excellent. Well done. So yeah, I think it's about now having a bit of fun creatively dragging out some of those vowel sounds, which will also help with the initial kind of thing that I was kind of giving you earlier. Um um I think don't be afraid to play with smoothing it out a little bit more now. So let's just talk about Saltburn, the the film, and I want your main focus. I don't care if you get the vocabulary wrong at this point. Your main focus to be talking smoothly to me. So what have you heard about Saltburn? Why is it meant to be a good film, do you think?
Um, I think that when we're speaking about a film choosing, I would like to find something that would include at some points some British language in
Hmm.
comparison with American. I'm guessing what I would like to compare it with. Um, thinking about the films, I would like for actors to be for my pleasing,
Yeah.
and I think that Rosamund Pike is one of my favorite actresses. So this was um, one of the main ideas for me to watch the film.
Yeah.
Um,
I'd say on that sentence, just to correct you a little bit, I said I don't care, but I will tell you, rather than it being one of the main ideas for me to watch that film, I'd say it's a reason, one of the main reasons
reason.
I wanted to watch the film. Yeah.
Well, I thought about that after what I said. What I
Yeah.
said.
And I said I didn't care, but then I'm like, I do care. I'm gonna give you one. That was good. That was good. Could you feel yourself dragging things out a little bit more and smoothing it out?
I saw this path that was slow in the beginning, and then in the end, it was quite a speedy one.
Excellent. Really, really well done. Speedy. Speedy one.
Speedy
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good, good, good. One. One.
One, one,
One. Yeah, less
one,
one and more one.
one.
Yeah, better, better, better. Speedy one.
Speedy one.
Yeah, good, 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 good. Well done. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah, I think of that when you're speaking to people about it when you're speaking and practicing. That was really nice. There were some really lovely moments where, like, you kind of thought about it and then carried on. And speaking of Rosamund Pike, that actually, I feel like that's something she does quite well, actually, in her interviews and things. She'll slowly comprehend what she's going to say, and then she'll say it much more at speed and at length, I think. So great. Lovely. Have you got any questions or thoughts from anything we've just
No,
covered?
I do not. I
Fabulous,
do not.
darling. I do not.
I do not.
I do not. Good. Well done, my darling. Let me get the poem up then. Have you got a copy of the poem, or do you want me to put it in the chat?
I'll
I
open
Googled
it
it.
on my mobile phone.
Oh, fabulous.
I did. So I do have it.
Excellent. Fabulous. You do have,
Have,
flatter,
have,
have.
have.
Well done, well done. Really, really good. Right, I think you should just read the first verse for now, and then I'll give you some pointers and we'll go over some bits. Is that okay?
Yes.
Great.
Oh,
I'm putting it in the chat
Captain.
just for me. Oh, sorry.
Okay,
Go on. When you're
that's
ready.
okay. Oh, Captain, my Captain, our fearful trip is done.
Go on. A
That's
little
the
bit more for
first
me.
line. Okay. Oh, Captain,
First
my
verse,
Captain.
sorry.
Oh, Captain, my Captain, our fearful trip is done. The ship had weathered every wreck. The prize we sought is won.
Excellent. Yeah, park there for me. Well done, well done. It's spelt. I was going to say it's kind of spelt captan. Captan. I'm hearing that, and I want captain. Captain. Almost
Oh, Captain.
captain. Captain.
Oh,
Like the A
Captain.
isn't even there. Yeah, captain.
Oh, Captain, my
Yeah, I think
Captain,
it's
our faithful
yeah.
trip is done. The ship
Good.
had weathered
Just
every wreck. The prize we sought is won.
yeah, good. Bear with me. Just say our fearful trip.
Our faithful trip.
Good. And now can you say instead of our, I have our fearful trip?
I have our faithful trip.
Our fearful.
Our faithful trip.
Yeah, fearful. I'm hearing fearful rather than
Fearful.
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 Better. Yeah, fearful. Fear, ear, fearful. I think because that word
Fearful.
is, yeah, it's quite an emotive word, isn't it? Like if something's You know, you're not just saying our trip is done, you're saying our fearful trip is done. So make sure you're honoring that word a little bit more. It is a poem as well. So yeah, just say slow it down for me first of all. Our fearful trip.
Our fearful trip.
Excellent. Um, ah. Rather than it being ah, can I have ah? Can we open
Our
more neutral?
fearful trip.
Excellent. Well done. Well done. Say that whole line again. Our fearful trip is done.
Our fearful trip is done.
Yeah, excellent. Well done. You're doing what I'm asking, but now it's starting to verge on the Cockney side of the accent. Fearful. Yeah. Which is
Fearful.
fine. I'm glad. It's better that we go that far and then rein it in than not that far at all. So yeah, fearful. Think of it a little bit more rather than fear, a bit like fear, like we've got a yod in there and we're splitting it
Fear.
up.
Fear.
Fearful.
Fearful. Our
Yeah, better.
fearful.
Fearful. And now let's shorten it a little bit. Fearful.
Fearful. Fearful.
Better. Thank you. Um, just trying to think if there's any other pointers on that. Fearful, fearful, fearful. Now I'm going to give you a bit more direction. I still feel like there's a bit of a yod in there, and I'm trying to think of Rosamund Pike, especially if you maybe, I imagine you want to sound more like her than anyone. Um, Fearful. Can we keep it flatter and ignore the kind of bounce that we've developed in there? So it's not going to be fearful, it's going to be fearful, a bit smoother and flatter. Fearful.
Fearful.
Yes, lovely. That's what I wanted. Excellent. Good. Well done. You were doing everything I was asking for. Now we've come to the creme de la creme of the sound that we're after. So yeah, fabulous. Oh captain, my captain, our fearful trip is done.
Our captain. My captain. Our fearful trip is done.
Yeah, good. Lovely. Well done, captain. Captain. Be careful on captain that we don't lose the vowel sound, the in sound.
Captain.
Um, so it doesn't become captain. They're two syllables still. Captain.
Oh, captain. My captain. Our fearful trip is done.
Excellent and really good on the rhythm. You're getting the rhythm of the text beautifully well, as I'm sure you've realised. Let's go on to the second line then, please. The ship. Just say that one more for me.
The ship has weathered every wreck. The prize we sought is won.
Yeah, good. I heard everywhere rather than every rack. So make sure we got
Every
that
wreck.
nice. Yes, thank you. You did it spot on. I don't need to explain anymore. Just say we sought.
We sought.
Yeah, good. I would say it needs a little bit more length in there. So it's not we sought, uh, we sought. It's we sought. Let
We
that
sought.
tongue, thank you. Yeah, can you feel the difference and hear the difference
Mhm.
there? Beautiful work, darling. Good. Your calling and responding is really, really good. Still, I remember it was good anyway. But again, that's a good sign. Maybe for practicing, get some clips of Rosamund Pike and keep shadowing and doing what she's doing with a real focus on her mouth and lips. Because I think for you, one thing that you do need to do a bit more of is get these all working a little bit. Yeah. I won't make you do any more silly faces in public
That's
today.
okay. It's a closed book.
That's good. That's good. Good. Let's just say prize for me as well. That was one I did.
Prize. Prize.
Prize. Yeah, good. The prize we sought is won. Say that.
The prize we sought is won.
Yeah, the prize we sought. So what I'm hearing as well is a little bit of jaw tension on the prize we sought. I'm feeling like we're keeping it
Mm.
quite stuck. Yeah, the prize we sought. There's actually quite a lot
The
of
prize
flexibility.
we sought is
Yeah,
won.
better. Well done. And again, sometimes when we're trying to, get a lick on with it, I think we forget to move this sometimes. And I think especially if we work at laptops and everything, we get a bit tense here and stay here. I think
That's just Russian thing.
yeah, exactly as well. And I know Lilo talks about the neutral British shape. You know, it's kind of here. That jaw does come down slightly. So there it is. My mouth is open. So again, try and be aware of that for me. You're doing amazingly
Okay.
well. Well done. So let's just say that second line again. Try and think about leaving some flexibility in your jaw movement. And again, get every word really clear for me. Cover everything we've covered. Off you go.
The ship has weathered every wreck. The prize we sought is won.
Yeah, good, good. Well done. One, not one. One.
One. The
Yeah, one.
prize we sought is won.
Yes, as if instead of an O, it's a U. One.
One.
Again,
It
that's
sounds like
a
one,
it is
or it's more close. Mhm.
one. It's the same as one, one. I'm trying to think if there's any other ones that we use. Don't think so. I
Just
think
two
that's
of
it.
them.
Two, just two, and they are sounded exactly the same. Lovely. Let's move on to the next two lines. Do the next two lines for me, please.
The port is near, the bells I hear, the people all exulting.
Yeah, well
Exulting.
done.
The
That's it.
people are exulting, while fellow rise the steady keel, the vessel grim and daring.
Yeah. Good, good, good. Really, really well done. Um, just say the port is near.
The port is near,
Yeah. Tis, port,
near.
tis, the port is near. What I'd say be careful of, again, I'm being so nitpicky, but it's because we need to do that. Instead of the port is near, porters, can I have port is? Can we add a bit more of a break? Again, because it's poem, can we add a bit more of a break in there, almost a glottal on is? So it's just extra clear. Try again.
The port is near, the
Yeah,
bells I
better.
hear,
Yeah, well
the
done, well done. And then
people are exulting.
yeah, exalting, you're doing spot on. So that's well done. The next things are the I and the all. So the bells I hear, all I heard at the beginning was the bells are here, as if
Mhm.
they've just arrived. That's not true. What you're saying is that I hear them. So the bells I hear, just try that again.
The port is near, the bells I hear, the people
Better.
are exulting,
Yeah, excellent. And because I mentioned all, that was a bit stronger as well. So yeah, before I heard the people all exulting, all
all
exulting,
exulting.
all people all exulting. It's quite a hard one because they're all dark L's. And so again, if you find it more difficult, slow it down, especially in a poetry
Mhm.
reading. The writer's given you that to play with, and you've got bells as well. The bells I hear, the
The
people.
bells I hear, the port is near, the bells I hear, the people all exulting,
Yeah, really, really well done. And try not to cut the all too short. Um, the people all exulting, people
all
all exult,
exulting.
all of them are doing it. It's not
Mhm.
one or two, everyone is in it. So yeah, don't be afraid to let that linger a little bit more for me. Try again.
The port is near, the bells I hear, the people all exulting.
Much better. You broke it up more, and that was much clearer for me. Fabulous, darling. Have you got any questions on anything thus
No,
far?
not
Okay.
yet.
Okay, excellent. You're doing really, really well. Move on to the next line, please.
While follow wise, not fellow, while follow wise,
Follow.
this
Yeah.
while follow eyes, the steady keel, the vessel grim and daring,
Do it one more time for me, please.
while follow eyes, the steady keel, the vessel grim and daring.
Yeah, really, really good. Lovely. Grim, not green.
Grim,
Grim. The
grim,
Grim. Harry Potter, the Grim, yeah?
the
Um,
grim.
the Grim. Perfect. Thanks
I
very
was
much.
listening to it because I was trying to become a bit more prepared for the class that we're
Oh, well
having
done.
today. I
Yeah.
turned on the Stephen Fry audiobook
Do you
and
know what?
I
I've
was
never
listening.
listened to it.
It's great. I mean,
Yeah.
it is incredible how one person can really play all the characters, even small girls and boys, and it sounds different. It sounds
Wow.
like there are several people reading, so it's
Yeah.
extraordinary.
Mm. It just goes to show, doesn't it, what we're capable of doing? Like all the character voices you can play, like Fry can play, but also like all the different accents, dialect, like all the
I
languages
have
we have
one
as
video that I want to send you. I think you'd like
on.
it.
Oh, yeah. What's
but
it
after the
about?
class, yes. It is
Okay.
about two people, Romanian and Arab, playing British.
Okay.
And they have incredible jokes like Michael is short for Muhammad Ali.
Amazing. Oh my God, please send it to me. I will
I
absolutely watch
will.
that. Sounds right up my street. Um, amazing, amazing. Where are we now? There was another thing I wanted to give you eyes. So yeah, this is another one, a bit similar to people all exalting. I wanted you to cut it, like break it a little bit more. Um, Same thing again here. We don't want to say, well, follow eyes, because I don't know what a follow eyes is, but while follow eyes, like break it up clearer for me so we don't dissimulate it too much.
While follow eyes, the steady
Better.
keel, the vessel grin and daring.
Yeah, excellent. Let's just enjoy that grim a little bit more, like in Harry Potter. You know, when Emma Thompson looks at Harry and the camera, the grim. Can I enjoy more of the M, please? The grim.
Grim, the vessel grim and daring.
Exactly. And again, this is just thinking of this poem, like the fearful trip, the weathered every rat. Like this is a stormy, grim, say like God. I don't know how people used to sail on the ships they used to sail in, right? So again, really try and let the words carry how they should be said in this context. All the clues are there for you. So it's just about enjoying those, I think. And that's one thing someone like Stephen Fry, Emma Thompson will do really, really well if you do listen to them quite a lot. Um, Good. Just say that whole line again and let's see how it goes.
While follow eyes, the steady keel, the vessel grim and daring.
Yeah, good. Nice one. Nice one. Do the rest of the verse for me, please. But oh, heart, heart, heart.
But oh heart, 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 oh the bleeding drops of red, where on the deck my captain lies, fallen cold and dead.
Excellent. Well done. Rather than fallen, you can have fallen.
Fallen,
Better. Yeah. Almost like the sort sound that's in there as well. Fallen.
fallen cold and
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, careful. Don't let it impact the cold. Fallen cold.
Fallen cold and dead.
Good, close. Try again. Maybe think. So fallen. We're
Fallen.
almost scooping under. But then when we get to cold, as we've made the K sound, the k k k k, can you think up and over? So we've got
Mhm.
fallen cold.
Fallen cold.
Careful. It's becoming cooled, cooled, cold, cold.
Cold, cold.
Oh,
Fallen
oh,
cold
yeah,
and dead.
better.
Mhm.
Better, in the right direction. Cold, old.
Cold,
Can you just say, yeah, let's just break it up a little bit more. Let's just go old.
old,
Yeah, old. One more time.
old,
Yeah, excellent. I want more jaw movement, please. What I'm seeing is cut old,
old,
cut
old,
old. Yeah, and when I'm about to make the old
old,
sound, my tongue is actually lowering, but my mouth is widening almost so that lovely O
old,
shape can fill my mouth
old,
more. Ka old. Can you see my tongue drop in? Try it, try it.
old,
Good. Again.
old.
Yeah, lovely. Lovely dexterity in the jaw. Good. Try and say the line fallen, cold, and dead for me, and let's get it spot on.
Fallen, cold, and dead.
So close, not quite right for me on cold. Okay, your fallen is great, but it's
Cold,
actually, yes, more of that.
fallen, cold, and dead.
Yeah, good. Well done. I think for you, again, it happens when you've got sounds or shapes that kind of muddle you. I think for you, it's on these, maybe try and practice hang on, fall. Hang on, I'm just having to think if there's a better way to teach this or say this. Fall. Yeah, no, I just think do it. So I reckon if you practice and go fall, cold, you will get there. But I really want you to focus on those three being totally different things and really try and feel what you're doing differently on each word. Really slow it down and just do repetitions for me, okay? Try.
Fall, fall,
Great.
fall, cold, cold, cold.
Excellent. Well done. I'm still going to ask for a little bit more of an open jaw on the "k." I want that "k" to kind of come out of your
Cold,
mouth. Cold. Look at
cold,
my jaw movement. Yeah, good. Cold. Yeah,
cold,
you're kind of curving it round with your lips. Cold. Yeah.
cold.
Excellent. Well done. Well done. Fabulous. Yeah, I think it's just, again, sometimes if you're feeling you're getting a bit muddy, just repeat it a few times and then do the opposite of what you're trying to do, especially if the words are together in a sentence, um, just so you can figure out what's different and repeat it and get the muscularity in there, really. Um, have you got any questions about that?
No,
Lovely work, darling. Tell you what, let's get your stamina up there a bit. Can you do the whole verse? I'm not going to interrupt you, but I really
which
want you to
one? The
slow it.
next one?
Nope, the first one we've just covered. Give yourself a moment to just recap everything that I've given you because it is a lot.
From Oh Captain.
Yeah. And let's just see if we can get it all really spot on. Um, good. Just give it a go. Take your time. Don't rush.
Okay. Oh Captain, my Captain, rise up and hear the bells. No, that's not, that's the next one, the one we did. Oh
Yes.
Captain, my Captain, our faithful trip is done. The ship has weathered every wreck. The prize we sought is won. Is won. The port is near. The bells I hear. The people all exulting. While follow eyes the steady keel, the vessel grim and daring. But oh, heart, 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 oh, the bleeding drops of red, oh, the bleeding drops of red, where on the deck my captain lies, fallen, cold, and dead.
Well done. Really excellent work. I thought that was absolutely brilliant. And you were correcting yourself correctly. And you weren't just rushing through it. You were calmly going back and re-stepping, which was fabulous. Really well done. Fallen cold, still fell cold for me. So
Okay,
I think, yeah, so let's just try. Go from where on the deck my captain lies, fallen cold and dead.
where on the deck my captain lies, fallen, cold, and dead.
Yeah, good, good, good. I think fallen's the easier one for you to do. That was much clearer that time. It's just the cold. Fallen
Cold,
cold. I think
fallen, fallen, cold,
cold. Good.
cold,
Because you're resisting moving your jaw, it's becoming
cold,
fallen cold. Fallen
fallen,
cold.
cold, and dead.
Even more jaw movement. I want the lip rounding, which
Fallen,
you're giving. Cold.
cold,
Good.
fallen, cold, and dead.
Yeah, excellent. Well done. I know it might look like I'm exaggerating when I go cold, but I'm not. That's how
Cold,
I'd say it. God, I'm really cold outside. Can you see how much space and how wide my
cold.
mouth is going? So again, I don't know if you can practice in the mirror a little bit or just, in fact, are you privately in a booth? Can you do a silly exercise?
A little,
A little. Maybe like you're doing a yawn. Let's do a big, yeah. How much lovely space you've got there. Oh,
cold,
oh, oh. Do another yawn. Cold.
cold.
Cold. Excellent. Well done. Better. I want you, I think that's another thing I actually do want you to practice a little bit more. Oh my God. Choking myself.
Yawning.
Yawning. Oh, just and actually like doing it. I know it will make you then yawn for real, but taking a nice deep breath and then exhaling like that. I mean, I'm getting flustered just doing it. It just releases toxins and tension and everything. And it reminds us how much space we have in our mouth. Okay. So I think keep yawning for me. Okay. Yawn as much as you can, just to practice that realizing.
Cold, fallen,
Oh,
cold,
cold. Yeah, much better. Cold.
Cold.
Yeah, good. And it's almost, I'm going to add you one more thing, add one more thing for you. Cold. It's almost, like
Cold.
you're, yeah, like wading through mud or like, I don't know if you've ever done that, or if you're like in a jar of treacle or something. I kind of feel like there is a bit of a cold, like a resistance, like chewing gum kind of like pull on the word. Cold. Cold. It's like my mouth
Cold.
is covering the cold or feels super cold. So just imagine that as well. That might help. Try.
Cold.
Yeah, good.
Cold.
Cold, like a resistance.
Cold.
Cold. Yeah,
Cold.
excellent. When we're hot, it's always easy to come out of our mouths and, oh, I'm so hot. It just falls out, doesn't it? But when we're cold, it's like we're resisting it because we're trying to keep warm and save our breath. Cold. And in context of what you're saying the captain of your heart, after a long and weary trip, is fallen cold and dead. It's freaking awful. So there's like a resistance in
Cold
saying it.
and dead.
Yes, Queen. Lovely. Excellent. Shall we move on to the next verse?
Yes.
Well done, darling. Give it a go. Let's just do that first line.
Oh, captain, my captain, rise up and hear the bells. Rise up and
Excellent.
hear the bells.
Yeah, good one. Try one more time. And I know you're in a coffee shop or wherever. Um, can you try and make me believe that you actually really want this man to rise from the dead?
Oh, captain, my captain, rise up and hear the bells.
Excellent.
And
Well
hear
done.
the
Well done.
bells.
Excellent. Well done. Um, gosh, it's heartbreaking, isn't it?
It is.
Um,
I
oh,
haven't read it before the class. I just
oh,
heard it.
really? You just
Yes,
picked.
I heard about it because it was used in Dead Poet Society film, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But there was just the first line. So I knew it's famous, but I haven't read it.
Yeah, yeah. It's really beautiful and yeah, pretty gut-wrenching. And quite cinematic, I think, as most poems are.
Mhm.
Um, Brilliant, brilliant. Bells. Let's just say, hear the bells.
Hear the bells. Hear the bells.
Bells, bells,
Hear the bells.
bells. Good. Rather than it just being hear the bells. I mean, you are doing it right, but I feel like I want a little bit more width in there. So bells, like they're kind of surrounding.
Bells.
Yeah, bells.
Hear the bells.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Bells, bells, bells. Yeah. So again, I think for you, it's a movement of the lips and the muscles in the cheeks. So it's not just hear the bells; it's hear the bells,
Hear
bells.
the bells.
Yeah, it's like perfect. That's better. Your lips are kind of surrounding and coming forward and around. Yeah. Try one more time that first line, nice and clearly.
Oh, captain, my captain, rise up and hear the bells.
Yeah, well done, well done. Something interesting you actually did there. I was watching you. The first captain was quite nice and neutral, but then your second, my captain, you did this sort of thing. Captain. If anything, I want the cheeks, the
Oh,
corners of the mouth
captain,
winking. Captain. Yeah,
oh, captain, my
yeah.
captain,
Yes, thank
rise
you.
up and hear the bells.
Rise up and yeah, excellent. Well done. Um, It's all, and as well, I think that actually suits the text as well. It's like you're trying, like, come on, wake up, darling. Like you would, like, even though she's not smiling, I think there would be an element of rise up, come on, like it's okay, pull yourself together. But he's not. Excellent, really, really good. Let's go on to the second line, please.
Rise up, for you the flag is flung, for you the bulge trills.
Good, well done. Bugle, not bulge.
Bugle,
Bugle. Yeah.
that's right, there was no rhythm. Rise up, for you the flag is flung, for you the bugle trills.
Good. Bugle, bugle. So,
Bugle, for
bugle. Yeah,
you the
there's a yod in
bugle
there.
trills.
Yeah, good, good, good. And again, this is very date. We've talked about this before last time about it being quite dated. If there's some funny words and things in there, it's really important that we, yeah, slow them down and kind of have a clear image. Do you know what a bugle is?
No.
No. So it's like I don't know if you've seen any old British films. Someone comes in and they're like, they're the
Mm.
king is arriving. It's that thing. It's that instrument, like a trumpet kind of thing.
Mhm.
But it was just like a big
Bugle.
kind of, yeah, bugle.
Bugle.
The Bugle Boy. I don't know if you know that song. No, okay. I'll send you a video of that. It's a good little song. He was, it's a bit of a military and a royal, yeah, horn that would be sounded to mark an appearance of something. And again, it's interesting. She's talking about bells, bugles, noises. There's lots of sounds going on. So rise up. For you, the flag is flung. For you, the bugle trills. So again, just say trills.
Trill.
Trolls. Yeah, again,
Trill.
careful. So we want to be careful the tongue doesn't stay up and it just becomes trills with that tight jaw. Trills. Trills.
Trills.
Yeah, so
Trills.
bring those lips to a socket.
Trills.
Trills, yeah.
Trills.
Trills. And make sure we get a nice clear tr in there.
Trills.
Better. Thank you. Yeah. We don't want it to become rills. Trills. We've got to get that T,
Trill.
and you're good at your T's. Yeah, excellent. So again, let's just try that bit again because it's a bit tricky. Bugle trills.
Bugle. Trills.
Good. Watch my mouth as I say it. Bugle trills.
Bugle. Trill. Bugle. Trill.
Excellent. Well done. I think
Trill.
as well, you've got a little tendency when you're going to pull, when you're engaging these muscles, if anything, you're pulling down here,
Mm.
and I want you to lift up there. So it's not trills,
Trill.
it's trills. Yeah.
For you, the bugle. Trill.
Excellent.
Trill.
Yeah. So just give me a little smile. Excellent. Can you feel those muscles here
I cannot
working?
control them. I'm not a smiling person.
Well, if you're going to sound British, you better become one. Even though we never
A
smile
lot
and
of
we're quite
grim
grumpy.
faces.
Yeah. A lot of what?
Grim faces.
Grim faces. Yeah, there's plenty. Let me tell you, there's plenty of grim
So,
faces, but there's also plenty
so,
of
so,
faces like
so British
mine.
smile is a lie. How do they do that trail thing?
We never say it. That's why. That's how.
That's
But
how you
you do need to
understand that
say
the
it.
word is outdated because
Yeah,
there's an E
exactly.
in it.
Because there's a lovely smile shape in there, and we can't be asked to
And
use
you
that.
don't do that
We don't
anymore.
do that. We don't do that crap anymore. Um, Nonetheless, I want you to be able to master it so you can do it whenever you want. Work on that, I think, as well. One thing that could help, I just want you to do like a little smile, like a hamster smile almost. Yeah, perfect. And then give me like a little Yeah. Can you feel those muscles pulling? And then a smile. So do little lifts and drops. Again, just to wake up the muscles and you can feel which ones you're using when more.
Okay.
I think for you, you need to get in the habit of lifting up a little bit more, which will help you get more of your British neutral shape rather than coming down here to do this kind of like, how you might normally speak in your normal language. Good. Does that make sense?
It does.
Excellent. The other thing I wanted to touch on this bit was the P sound, although actually was that this, I feel like trip. Maybe it was this bit, maybe it was earlier. Can you just say rise up?
Rise up.
Yeah.
Rise
Can
up.
you make sure, can you just try and give me a rise up and give me a clear p?
Rise up.
Better,
Rise up.
thank you. It has that little aspirate that follows it, that p, so it makes it the p sound. So we want to be careful
Rise up.
because for now, the sake of this exercise, make sure you get that p in there. So again, we might not say it so much in contemporary language, but just to practice that sound a bit clearer for
Rise
me,
up.
please. Great, thank you.
Rise up.
The second thing I just wanted to give you was on the U's. For you, the flag is flung for you. Can you just say that bit,
For
please?
you. For
Yeah,
you.
good. Right, what I'm hearing is
For
for
you.
you, and we're getting this nice pursed lips. You,
You. For you.
for you.
For you. Yeah. For
Yeah, it's
you.
more aggressive. Yeah.
For you.
Um,
For you. I
we
can
might
do
say for
ooh. It's hard to do ooh.
yeah, Right, so that's what needs a little bit of work then. So what I try and get you to think of is you. You remember glottals? We talked about them briefly, but the glottal, it finishes on quite a, I want you to think of it being a bit of an abrupt glottal, but try not to be too hard on yourself vocally. You. I want you to imagine that airflow is stopped by your vocal folds and you're just stopping the sound at a halt quite quickly. You.
You.
Okay, good. You. What I'm still hearing is you. You're kind of sending up here. Again, let's think of that little straw or
You.
something. Or think
Wait a second.
you, you.
If we're speaking about the sound, is it uh, uh,
Ooh, ooh.
you?
Good. Well done. Pause for me. Keep your lips where you want them to, where they are. You. And I
You.
just want you to go ooh, ooh, ooh.
Uh, uh,
Good. Can you feel the
uh,
glottal
uh,
start of the
uh,
word and the glottal end of the word? Try and make sure it's
you.
nice and clipped for me. You. Sorry. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Uh, uh, uh,
Excellent. Stay there for me. Hang on. Or let it go. Let me just think a minute. Ooh, 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 ooh,
uh,
ooh,
uh,
ooh,
uh,
ooh, ooh. Okay, good. So what I'm hearing more from you is that the sound is staying quite high up
uh,
here still. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There's a
uh,
reluctance to bring it forward, and I need it here more. You, ooh.
you. You.
Good. Let's take away the yod. I did it then. My mistake. Can we just stick with ooh,
Uh,
ooh, ooh for now? Can you try and think about placing it here and not keeping up here? Ooh, ooh, ooh. More in the front of your mouth.
uh, 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 uh,
Good. Better. I think it might be as well because you're in this public space. Maybe there's a reluctance and a hesitancy to bring it forward, but I think you did just do it then. Try one more time. It doesn't have to be loud. It's just a
I
little bit more clipped.
wait a second. Mm, this is Russian. Ooh, ooh.
Oh, oh,
And
okay.
it's different. It
Yes, it
it
is.
is harsh. So I can do this Russian
Oh,
ooh and
oh,
I can do this
oh,
ooh, but
oh.
this English ooh is yeah. I think we haven't practiced it a lot.
Okay, fine. So with the Russian one, which I'm hearing, ooh, 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 is that the right sound?
Ooh, it's
Ooh,
here,
ooh,
like close to the lips, between lips and
ooh.
teeth.
Yeah. Ooh, ooh,
That
ooh,
sounds like
ooh.
it.
Yeah, yeah. So what I'm ooh, 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 ooh. So what I'm doing when I do the British way is I'm bringing my tongue further up and more forward. And I think it sends the sound in a clearer kind of almost like tunnel out my mouth. Whereas with the Russian one that I'm hearing, the tongue is a little bit further back and lower, and it's a little bit more breathier, dare I say it? The sound isn't as
Yeah, it's flat.
focused. Yeah. So although you can feel it's at the front of your mouth, it's quite a lot of
Ooh.
breath I'm hearing coming through in the front of the mouth, whereas I want more voice coming through the front of the mouth. So I want you to think of that sound like shooting, like a bullet size through that point, and then just suddenly hitting gently like a wall, like my little lip balm. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Uh, uh, uh,
Good, better, well done. One more time. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
uh, uh, uh.
Excellent. What was the word we were looking on? Oh yeah, you. Good. So when we add the yod back in there, the y sound, I think the reason it's complicating things, yeah, is because it makes the tongue move up and
You,
down a little bit, right? So
you,
you. It actually
you,
pulls back before coming forward. Yeah, there's
you,
quite a yeah,
you,
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 you.
you,
And
you,
if it helps,
you,
brilliant, better, well done. Almost thinking like you're a bully picking on a little kid. You.
you,
Yeah.
you,
We
you,
don't pick on kids.
you.
You, yeah, good. And I still want
Even
more
in
lip
private
grounding.
schools.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's true. Well, you'll see in Saltburn tonight. I'm sure there's plenty of all that sort of stuff going on. The other thing, because I was listening more by ear, but when I caught your mouth, what I could see was a little bit more of this happening again. You, you, you,
You,
you. It suckers
you,
and puckers. Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
you,
You.
you,
Good.
you.
You. What I'm going to ask you to do as well when you practice is try not to bob your head too much. Even though I know why you're
You,
doing it. Yeah, if anything, use your hand and do a point in action or something else. Or even
you,
this, you,
you,
you.
you, you, you.
Better, better. Well done, well done, well done. I want you to really practice that and see if you can hone in on how to make that spot on. Because that was kind of the biggest, I'd say that was the biggest thing that stood out to me in that line. It just suddenly sounded very European, and none of it has thus far. I think it's just the repetition of the you just really stood out. We'll have to park it there, my love. Have you got any final
Okay.
questions?
No, thank you.
You're so welcome.
Thank
It was so
you.
good to see you again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, beautiful lip rounding. I need that much. Okay, well done.
Okay.
I will send you this recording as well if you want to study it. And if you need to organise, I don't know, have you been paying Lilo and then she's been paying me? Is that what's been going on? Right, okay. I don't know how she wants to do it, but if you want to just come direct to me about it, that's fine because I just feel I'll check with her. She might want to go through her, but I feel like it's just actually going to add more admin to her role